Hey gang, and welcome back to another Painscreek Killings. While I'm still trying to figure out what I'm supposed to be doing, I have no idea, but we will get there anyway with me, Brad Fitzpatrick. Hopefully you've had a great time since the last time we've spoke. I know I have, still trying to figure out what's going on. Alright, so I'm in the hospital. I don't think there's anything else I can really do here. So I'm going to go ahead and head on out. I think more than likely I'll get all the other stuff in some of the other houses. And we'll figure out from there, shall we? Alright, so Painscreek map. I've got a key for, I can't remember what that one is. This one, 43 Silver Lake Gold. I wish I could change the ambient footstep sounds, because it like gives me kind of a headache. Honestly, you know what? I was looking up some stuff. Let's I think this is the okay. There is actually an achievement that we can get up here, guys, that has nothing to do with the actual story at all, but it's in room 202. I gotta remember which one is 202. There's 204. So that means 202 is over here, right? 202. There is supposedly a it's this hat. Oh my God! Guest loft cap. There's an achievement right there. Alright, that was it. That was the entire achievement. But since I do have this other key that I have no idea where it's supposed to go to, best bet would be to go ahead and come in here and 7 Black Pine Road. Alright, let's go to 7 Black Pine Road, since that's the key that I don't have any actual thing on, so. Where is Black Pine Road? Okay, we must have, I guess we passed it. We're coming back from the hospital. What I'm gonna do audio. Bring down the master volume just a tiny little bit. Perfect. Alright, that may help out a little bit. Yeah, the footsteps aren't anywhere near as, okay, this is Black Pine Road. I need to find 7. That's 34. Okay, that doesn't really work out. It's supposed to be just 7, right? That's 39. Okay, let's head back over this way then and see what I've done wrong. That's 34. I don't see how it's already in double digits over here when I just need 7. That's 15. That's 11. Oh, but it's gonna take me down that way, and that's not where I'm wanting to go. One of these? Or is this That is 8. That is 2. That's 10. Where's 7? That's kind of a weird jump. It goes from like 2 to 8 to 10. And there's 3. And there's 11. But... and 12. Alright, I don't know how they did their math. Okay, if I come back here, I might be able to get it back here, maybe? That's 16. There's 9. Is this 7? No, I guess not. That one's locked. Yeah, this is supposed to be 7. So why is it not allowing me to, okay, unlock. There we go. And of course it changes all the music here. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Okay, nope, that's the door I came out of. So let's open up this door. This game is all about basically, we're just going to open up as many drawers as possible just to try to find out some information that may or may not be there. Okay, so Nope, nothing. Can we open the refrigerator? Absolutely not. This place looked like it had a fire happen or something. Well, that door is locked. It is jammed. Yeah, this looked like there was a fire that happened here. Ooh, there's a safe. Somebody leave the safe. Oh, there is some stuff in there. Okay, how do I, okay, there we go. There is a flask in there, something here. Dear Daniel, how have you been, my son? It has been a while since I last wrote to you. I'm getting much better now. Dr. Johnson has assured me that I'm recovering well. I'm now working full-time at the mansion. The hallucinations are gone. There are just 2 more checkups to do, and I'll be done with rehab. How's Mom doing? Is she still working at that restaurant? I hope she spends enough time with you. I don't blame her for leaving, and I wish I could be there for you. I am sorry things turned out this way. Please forgive me. I have been saving money and plan to... ... Absolutely nothing. And there's the flask. Premium rum, but I can't do anything about it? Oh, I guess not. Alright, so there's nothing in there. Let's try to go upstairs. But yeah, this one had like a fire or something that went on here. Looks like, maybe they didn't bother to clean out the chimney, and so it just sort of backlodged itself. Alright, let's... I'm glad that this place still has lots of electricity. Oh, there's... Yeah, that doesn't look, anywhere near. I forgot to take pictures. Yeah, I'm gonna take that picture right there. Because that shouldn't be there. Ooh, a diary. I hate to admit it, but Scott is a good kid. He's hardworking, takes care of me when I'm drunk, and he's a man of his word. I'm starting to like him. Did I see her again? How can that be? Why doesn't the medication work anymore? Did he give me cheap pills? No, that can't be. He's as guilty as I am. We're all in on it together. He cannot abandon me. They cannot abandon me. Ever since Scott asked about her, I've started to see Sophia again. Why did he have to mention her? I need more pills. I think I'm going crazy. Oh, Lord. I know I am a sinner. I realize it now. That's why I'm going crazy. I know that nothing I do will bring her back. I pray that our sins do not pass down to our children. Please forgive us for what we have done. All right. Oh, wow. What is this? Andrew Reed. Antidepressants. There is a lot here. For us. All right, so Andrew Reed's diary. Basically, they, did their thing. And maybe he tried to summon the dead. Oh. Hello? Ma'am? Oh, she's already gone. Alright. So where am I going to go next? 43 Silver Lake Boulevard. That's the only clue that I've got. So let's go check it out. That was weird. Who was she? This road here is Silver Lake, so I'm looking for 43 Silver Lake. Stevie's Barbershop. Farmer's Market. Nope, nothing. Alright, so 43. Hey, there's another bottle of wine there. Man, these people, like, either they left in a real big hurry or, Oh, hey, look, there's another car. Is there anything in this? It's locked, too. That's 17. So, that's 18. I guess we're going to go further up. Oh. No. I guess that's to Old Creek Town. That's Maple Drive up there to the mansion. That is not where I'm wanting to go. Helping me any. It's not anywhere where I need to go. 43. 43. That's 39. It's 41. Who's going to be 43? Oh, I thought that was a person inside there, but I was wrong. Alright, let's open up this place and find out if there's anything in here. he was trying to move out, it looks like. Doesn't look like... Ooh, the Jungle Book. It's a good book. What is this? Old and New London. That's kind of useless, it looks like. Person likes their tea. Nope, can't get anything in there. Alright, there's nothing on this lower level. Here, look, a bathroom. Oh, I can look behind. That one at least allowed me to look behind. The one at the other bathroom didn't allow me to do nothing. Okay. And then the kitchen. They even left their cereals here. Maybe Cheerios or something. Watch it be the one that I wasn't able to open up. Glasses on the ground. Can't open the trunk. What is this, though? Nice. Derek T. Pocket knife. Can I not keep it? Is that like blood or something? Maybe. Person does like... Is that a diary? No. Oh, it's something. There we go. We went cycling today. Scott said he can ride faster than me. Of course, that isn't true. So we had a competition, and Trisha was our referee. We set the goal line to be the fence in front of the river. I was winning until we almost reached the finishing line. I braked to prevent myself from crashing into the fence, but Scott didn't brake. He pedaled harder as he approached the goal. I yelled at him to stop, but he did not listen. Okay, sorry about that. By the time he crossed the line, it was too late. The brakes did not stop him in time. His bike hit the fence, and he was launched into the air, landing on the rocks by the riverbank. I ran to him. There was blood coming from his head and scratches all over his arms and legs. Trisha came up to him and tended to his wounds. She seemed to be sobbing, even though Scott was the one bleeding. I think I'm hurting more than him. Yeah, probably. That's what happens when you fall in love. While cleaning the garage, Charles approached and asked if I would like to be his chauffeur. He said his current driver wants to spend more time with his grandchildren and is planning to retire. I have by the end of the week to decide. It's a good opportunity. I'd get a raise in salary and I'd get to travel around the country. I think I'll say yes. Trisha came today and suggested we make our very own time capsule before I start my new job. I thought it was a good idea. We buried the box near a big stone in the cemetery. Before leaving, we made a promise to each other that we will open it up in 10 years. I had a chance to walk around New York today. As I went into the bookstore, I remembered how much Trisha loves notebooks. There was one that was really cute. It was a bit expensive, but I think she will like it. I should surprise her by giving her the notebook on her birthday. I didn't expect to be traveling this much as a driver. On one hand, I miss my mom. On the other hand, I get to stay in nice hotels. I guess it's not a bad deal. Charles treats me very well. He even gives me extra allowances on these trips. Maybe I'll get something nice from Mom next time. We went hunting near the river, according to Scott. There's a nest in the drain. There's a nest in the drain hole that sometimes has eggs. I told him it might be dangerous, but he assured us that it's fine. So off we went. Sure enough, there were eggs. I didn't know what eggs those were and decided to stay a little further away. Scott started collecting them when I noticed something moving. Trisha was able to shout out that it was a snake. I stood there, frozen, not knowing what to do. Scott turned and saw the snake. He then spread his arms out and slowly walked backwards. Tricia was behind him. He extended his right hand with a stick towards the snake and slowly placed the bag of eggs on the floor with his left hand. When he reached me, he grabbed my arm and said, "Run!" We all ran, screaming our lungs out. I think it was the fastest I'd ever run in my life. I miss the old days when it was Tricia, Scott, and myself hunting in the back of the woods playing by the lake. It's not that I don't appreciate what Charles has given us, such as the house we live in and our jobs. I just miss the time when we were young and carefree. We would go anywhere and nothing would stop us. I miss Tricia. Why doesn't she realize that I like her? What does that say? Dear Father, how's everything going? Ooh, it's another diary. Derek turned 4 today. Vivian organized a small party for him. I really appreciate what she has done for us. After blowing out the birthday candles, I asked him what he wished for. He said, "I wish to see Papa." I did not what to say to him. All right. I could tell him that his father left us. I could not tell him that his father left us. Of course not. Vivian is being hospitalized for mental instability. Dorothy was asked for me to care for Vivian while she remains at the hospital. I wonder how Vivian must be feeling right now, knowing that she might not be able to conceive anymore. Magdalene wants a boy to continue the family line. Not being able to have children anymore will be devastating for Vivian. I pity her. I just can't stand Sophia. She's not that pretty. Just barely a year working here, and the others are already serving her hand and foot. She's just here to take advantage of the Roberts family. I don't trust her. I wish she'd just disappear. It's broken. I need a tool to fix this. I do not have a tool, and the only toolbox that I know about is locked inside the inn. Alright. Thank you, Wanda, for your hard work, Vivian. Nope, nothing in there. Alright, so I cannot open what's in there, because I need a tool. Close that. Alright, so I guess that's it for this house. What's next? Should we go to the church or should we go to the mansion? Why don't we go up to the mansion then, honestly? Because once we get up to the mansion, I think we'll have more questions. I have no idea where we are. I think we're not in the cemetery. Oh, but we do know the cemetery padlock thing. Oh, hey, look, there's another car. This is the church. Can't go inside the church. I think that was the church. Like, anyway. Yep, that's the cemetery. Still can't get in any of these cars. Alright. Let's, 11:31. Didn't even really need me to do anything. Alright. That one is locked. There's Magdalene Roberts. She will always be remembered. I don't have a shovel yet, so even if I wanted to upend... I guess this would be where the time capsule is. I don't really have a shovel. That's kind of sad. Just a single cross. Doesn't say what name it is or anything. Okay, so we came to the cemetery. Maybe the thing's in there, but I don't have like an actual cemetery key. Okay, let's can't get into church, so let's head on up to the mansion. Truth shall set you free. Aw, I really wanted to go in to get my hair cut. Mansion, I assume, is up here. So obviously there was some occult sort of situation going on that, oh, secret pathway down to the town, it looks like. And that could be what caused the deaths? There's a weird symbol on the gate there. But who knows? Everybody has the same water fountain. I don't think they should change the music to these like ominous tones. Like, especially when there's not really like any reason to be like ominous. I understand like there's, you know, like there could be a ghost here and occult stuff because I saw like Earl and then she disappeared. But, you know, I still don't think that like it should be like, oh my god, you're gonna be murdered, sort of music. Because I highly doubt I'm gonna be murdered in this game. Oh, but there she is again. I can't get back there. And now she's gone again. So I guess I'm kind of heading in the same direction I'm supposed to be going. And that's where I kind of need to get to. Oh, maybe this one is... Nope. Looks like I'm going to have to get in there, though, for something. But that information might actually be inside the house. Alright. It's a mansion, but still. I think this is actually bigger than the hospital. Well, can't go in the garage. Door is bolted from the inside. Well, how am I supposed to get in the garage then if it's bolted from the inside? do like the way they did the windows. The you can see inside from the outside. It's actually really cool. Influential citizen, Vivian Roberts. Can't pick up that one. Must be like a scrap of paper there for somebody to read. It may be me if they'd let me, but I guess not. Flashlight there, as well as Dr. Henry Johnson found drowned in vehicle at bottom of Cherry Creek Lake. Aw. It's 15 days, though. Wow. And that leads outside. Okay, is there anything? Nope. Nothing on the fax machine. I'm not going to go up to the second floor just yet. It's a very interesting room. We went hunting this afternoon. Scott's quite a fast learner, and has good manners too. I told him to call me Charles, but he kept saying it's more appropriate to call me Mr. Roberts. He almost got the deer on his second try. If he keeps this up, I'll take him over Bernard as my hunting partner. Tricia's been rather obvious in her interest. He's a good-looking young man, and respectful to others. I don't mind his status. There's nothing wrong with being an orphan. If there is, it's the parents' fault. I know that Tricia fancies him. I've grown to like him too. Today is Mom's death anniversary. It's been 18 years since she passed away. I paid my respects at her tombstone. Vivian wasn't feeling well and chose not to come, so I asked Scott to accompany me. He brought fresh lilies. He said lilies suggest that the soul of the deceased has returned to a peaceful state sometimes. I feel he's like a son to me. Now that I think about it, Vivian is always getting sick during this time of year. I knew our relationship would not be as close as we had it, but ever since Vivian discovered my affair, she hasn't been the same. She once joked to her friends during a dinner, that all politicians are alike, and as a politician's wife, she has learned to close one eye. Sometimes I feel sorry for her. I think it was because of Tricia that she didn't leave me. She's a good wife and a good mother. I'm grateful for that. Oh, he's even got the Last Supper up there. Mona Lisa. That tells me there's something more in here that I'm just not seeing. But I do not know what it could be. Alright guys, I'm going to leave this right here. I'm gonna keep playing and make another video after this, but I want to not make it too large so that everybody is happy. So until you get to the next video, if you get to the next video, remember, be kind to each other, and I'll see you in the next one. I am having technical difficulties.